Hey, AfterBuzzers, we're talking episode 9 of Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party, and they're keeping it all in the family, or like DJ Fred Rex said, it's the awkward family you never had but you may have wanted. Let's talk about it right now.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey. Get it, Tamra.
Just a slow groove. Oh, look at that.
Hey.
This is exactly what it was like. In 1979.
Yes. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It is the after show for Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party, and in true fashion, we like to keep it going with the theme, and this week is all about family. I am your host, Rhavin with the V McSweaney. You can follow me, find me at B Stays Busy on all social media platforms. And to my left, your right, the beautiful Tamra.
You can find me on Twitter at Brown Tamra.
Yeah. And I'm still grooving to this song because this makes me want to put on some roller skates right now.
I know, right?
And head down to, what is it, Moonlight Cascade, the Glendale?
Moonlight, Moonlight Rollerway.
Rollerway, yes.
Or someplace. I wish they still had like how discos had like the floors light up with the squares.
I know.
How come they took that away?
Well, word on the street is that they might be reopening Whirl on Wheels, which was Mid-City, which is where that Planet Fitness, that new one is. So hopefully they bring it back with a little swag-a-dag. So
we're gonna become roller girls.
Yes, stay tuned or follow us. Follow us at our social media handles so you can join in on the festivities. AfterBuzzers, we want you to join in on the conversation as well. So join us in the chat room. Watch us as we're talking because we want to hear your input as well. This week was pretty fun. It took me back. I don't know about you. It just made me want to just hang with my family.
I think this episode was very like stock and trade. I said to Rhavin when it started that I feel like this was probably the first episode that they like shot and recorded because it was very much like this is the skeleton of what this show is going to be about. We've got Martha, we've got Snoop. We're going to have a simple theme. They're each going to represent that theme and then bring on a guest. And it's just like
very safe.
It was just setting the table of what this series is going to be about. And I feel like this was probably the first one.
I wonder how we can get that answer. I mean, we have to get the executive producer on this show. It's just so late night. Maybe we'll have her Skype.
Hold on, let me text Martha real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, holler at her. Holler at Auntie Marty. But again, I enjoyed it. And the dishes they made. Well, let's start with the drink of the evening because, you know, in true fashion, that has to go down.
Woo!
Tonight, as you can see, I'm drinking tea, cold tea.
I am cold tea.
This is the Rhavin and Cold Tea show.
Welcome.
We're taking a break off the alcoholic beverages for the week.
Yep.
But Martha did the traditional cocktails. The traditional Polish.
I didn't know her
cocktail.
Parents were Polish immigrants.
I didn't
That's
either.
a cool fact to know about her.
Yes. She called it the de Redieu.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Something
it was.
like that.
Which is, of course, just crushed ice, chilled vodka, an orange wedge, and
vodka and orange.
yeah, and a strong pour, a heavy pour of vodka, per usual.
I can drink whiskey straight, just neat. I can drink rum, just neat, or scotch, neat. But I can't just
do
have
the vodka.
I can't have just whiskey just on the rocks or neat. Yeah, just by itself.
Wait, what about vodka?
Or what did I say?
Whiskey.
I can do any of that, but not vodka.
Oh, except vodka.
I can't do vodka.
So you can't do a dirty martini.
Oh, I love a dirty martini, but that's got the olive juice in it.
So you like it extra dirty?
Yeah, I like it extra dirty, but just vodka, I don't. And I drink gin martinis, but with vodka. Thank you very much. So, but
it has to be like a smooth vodka. Like Chopin is a good one for me. I like Grey Goose is cool, but it's like overrated in my opinion. It's like the popular one. It's
a friend of mine.
It's in rap songs. It's in music videos, and Chopin is the one.
A friend of mine, we always joke about his stepmom is this like very like uptight, very Martha Stewart-y like white lady that like thinks that everything that she does is the best and most proper, but she mispronounces things all the time. She always says it wrong.
Did I say Chopin
No,
wrong?
no, you didn't. But it just reminded me in naming the vodkas, because she'll tell the waiter, I'll have something in vodka, but I want the Stolchanoia, please.
Ooh,
the
no.
Stolchanoia.
Wait, how do you pronounce that? Stoli something?
I think it's Stolanoia?
Stolanoia?
I'm not
Okay.
sure.
I have a bottle of that at home that was a gift.
But it ain't Stolchanoia.
She like, but it ain't. I know what it's not.
Yeah. But it would not be any big deal, except that she's just one of those people that
she's the
has
alcoholic,
she'll correct
snob.
you and tell you said it wrong. It's Stolchanoia. One of those people
funny.
that has to correct people with her wrongness.
Well, I hope she's not watching this or doesn't watch it later, because she's
doesn't
gonna
know
feel
how to-
some type of way.
She don't know how to use YouTube.
Tamra's putting them on blast tonight. Okay, so tonight we had a very special. Well, we had two guests. Well, we had three guests, but I mean 2 and 1 for me obviously was Ashley Simpson Ross and her husband Evan Ross, and I am in love with them. Like, it's sickening. I think if it was someone else, I'd probably be like, ugh, they get on my nerves. Like, I'm tired of seeing so much love.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I just love them together.
They are a cute couple. I'm not a big, like, Ashley Simpson I find her annoying by herself, but they're cute as a couple.
I used to find her annoying back in the day.
Sure.
For
back
sure.
in that, like, SNL, screw up days.
Yeah, well, what was that about?
That time she was on SNL, and she was clearly lip syncing, and so so the band, I think it was like they played started to play the wrong song that she wasn't expecting it to play, and she goes, "Sorry guys, my band played the wrong song." Like, she tried to play it off like it was their fault, and it was just so clearly, it was so.
How long ago was that?
I don't know, maybe 6 years ago.
Okay, that's a good lapse in time, because she annoyed me when she was trying to do the singing and the shows and all that kind of stuff. And now that she's kind of taking a step back and enjoying motherhood and her family and being wifey,
Public personality now. Yeah,
I enjoy her a lot more.
They're a cute couple.
And them together is just, I love them a lot.
I think it's funny that they're like two famous families, as if Diana Ross and the Jessica Simpson family compare in any way at all.
Touche. This is very true. It's very true. We're talking apples and oranges for sure. But I love that.
Sorry to go there, but you all were thinking
Make it
too.
plain, Tamra. Speak your mind. That's why we're here. You understand? And I completely agree with you.
Iced tea just lets it all hang out.
Yeah, we call her ice cold tea.
Cold tea.
Ice
Sorry,
cold.
I forgot my own name for a second.
Cold tea. Okay, no, keep the ice in there because you are giving it tonight. Evan Ross has always been very handsome to me, and it's funny because before they started dating, I questioned if he was on our team. So, because he did a few movies and stuff, and he's always handsome, but he's so pretty. He's so pretty.
And he kind of talks like Michael Jackson a little bit.
Yes, he does. And so I was very happy to just see that relationship blossom into a marriage, into parenthood, and I think maybe he's the good in her life. Like, I don't think if she was with him, I don't know. Anyway, our other guest, Uncle Rio, was in the house, back like he never left from last week.
Yeah.
Cooking.
In a beautiful purple suit.
Yeah, it almost reminded me of like Steve Harvey's suits back in the day.
Yeah.
But I think Steve Harvey's suits were like more tailored to his body. But festive. Easter's coming, so it was nice pastel selection. Let's talk about what they were making. So Snoop took it back with the spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Which I don't think you can mess up a spaghetti.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of my favorite comfort dishes to make.
I'm not a fan of the angel hair. I like, I'm Italian, so we ate a lot of pasta, but I'm not a fan of the angel hair pasta. I like the smaller.
You need it to be fat.
Yeah,
fatter?
I like some tortellinis or rotel or
spice it up, switch it
rigatonis
up.
or something like that. Not the angel hair.
Okay, so you don't like any of whether it's small, thick. You don't like the strings at all.
I don't like the long strings. No.
Okay.
I guess I'm okay with linguine. That's long.
That's flat.
That's
though.
the long
it's a little
flat
lighter.
ones. Yeah, I like that, and a nice linguine and a nice clam sauce, and that's good. But
I'm hungry.
yeah, me too.
Late night taping make you hungry. And then Martha did her stuffed cabbage, aka galumki.
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 Oompa loompa. Galumka. Galumki. Groupity.
I love spaghetti, but watching her make these, I really want to make that. I really, really want to make that.
Yeah, that was fun to watch her fold it and everything. And then, of course, what joke we gotta make?
How you rolling? How you really rolling? Let me see if you know what you're doing over there. Of course.
This show, it can't go like 30 seconds without making a pot reference.
Or a sexual innuendo.
Or sexual innuendo.
In true fashion. So outside of what we saw tonight, what are some of your favorite comfort dishes or food?
I will eat anything. So because I'm not a picky eater,
I love it.
I will. Let's see. I love. I think my favorite food is probably like dips, like bread and dip. Like bread and like a garlic sauce.
You hold that high over any other food. Like that's your favorite?
That's probably my favorite. Like but I love. It's so hard to pick my favorite food. I don't know what
it is.
I mean, I just love everything. I love eggplant parmesan. I love.
Do you know I tried that for the very first time like last month?
Oh yeah.
I never knew I hadn't tried it until I tried it.
That's one of the few things that I make. Like I don't cook much, but I can make that.
Really?
And meatballs. I'm
yes,
very particular.
I need a big meatball.
Very particular about meatballs because a lot of LA doesn't have authentic Italian food. It's got a lot of fun. Like there's a lot of places here that I like to go because the atmosphere is fun.
You probably hate that place.
It's like every place else. It's a fun atmosphere, and I like going because it's just kind of like, you can't go wrong with. It's just cheesy and gooey, so it's good, but it's not authentic. Like I'll still eat. I mean, I'll still eat Italian. It's good. It's just not authentic. So.
I think when it comes to comfort food for me, I like something that's easy and tasty and quick. So for comfort, not necessarily saying like my favorite food overall, everything, but I definitely love spaghetti. I definitely love chili. And then, I don't know, tacos is comfort food for me. Like tomorrow, I'm definitely getting tacos for Taco Tuesday.
Did you know about... I had an ex-boyfriend who was from Cincinnati, and they put cinnamon in their chili. Have you ever tried that? Yeah. Introduced me to cinnamon. Like, they just put a touch. It's not like it's sweet or anything like that, but they just put like
taste it?
You can taste it. It just adds just this little bit of like, I don't know how to describe it, like warmth to it.
I'm gonna look that
great.
up.
It's really, really good.
Normally my chili is like spicy, but I wonder how a little touch of cinnamon would add to that.
Yeah.
That's another thing when I was watching them do the spaghetti, because the way I do my spaghetti, I always have some red wine in there. When I do some reduction. Need some red wine.
Nice.
With my beef.
That sounds great.
It's amazing. And then I like it spicy. I like spicy stuff too. Just like Evan was saying, Diana Ross would always have red hot in her bag.
Sauce in my purse.
So Beyonce was not the first. Just throwing that out there. Swag.
Wonder if she put it on popcorn because he said she had it at the movies.
Yeah, well, I love hot sauce on popcorn, but it's not just any hot sauce. It's I don't know if it's Tapatio or one that starts with a P. But, like, I don't like sriracha on my popcorn. Like, you can't just put anything. Or Tabasco. I don't want that on that.
You
that
really
literally
put hot sauce on your popcorn?
Yes, child. Like, I will squeeze some lime or lemon. I like lime, though. And then I'll, like, drizzle a little hot sauce.
Wow. I will say this. I'm not a picky eater, but I'm not a I don't do spicy very well.
Okay.
I like something very slightly spicy. I don't like a lot of hot. I don't like a lot of
Well,
heat.
now I'm getting to the point in my life where I need to slow it down because it's catching up internally. So I need to bring it down. But I really think I came out of the womb eating hot stuff. Like the Belizean culture, like everything is spicy. They cook, my mom cooks with habanero. You know,
wow.
like everything is spicy.
Wow.
So
I had, you won't believe this, for the first time in my life, I had heartburn last night. For the first time in my life.
oh my gosh, we're getting old.
And I was like, what is this? What I couldn't, like, I had to identify what this feeling was. And then I was like, is this what I hear about heartburn on commercials?
Right. You see the commercials for
is
the
this
pills.
what this is?
I think I experienced that sometime last year for the first time, and I started Googling stuff, and I scared myself. Like, you just can't go on the internet when you have a slight problem or a symptom. You just shouldn't do it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it. I think I have died in
You
my
have
mind several
leukemia.
times. Yes, like
Yeah.
seriously. What were some other cool moments from the throwback pictures.
Oh, so cute.
Snoop's throwback pictures are really cute. I think I had seen a couple of them with his wife, the old school prom one with that big hair. He's always had so much hair.
Yeah. 27 years then they've been together. Wow, that's amazing.
We don't get
That's
that
high school.
often.
Yeah.
That just doesn't happen because we're the generation, we're the connected generation. We have to stay connected to social media and constantly be on a journey to find something that's of a false perception because we need to show people what it's like on the outside when there's really like we're breaking down on the inside. But no, look at me. How many likes can I get? So kudos,
Do you
shout
think
out
that's taking
to real relationships.
Will that lead to not longevity in relationships?
I do.
Is that what you're saying?
I really think so.
Oh, okay.
Because we're so busy, and not we as in me personally, but what I've realized is that people are so busy watching other people's perception of what a happy relationship is, a happy life is. No one's showing like the fights and the arguments and the real nitty gritty of what's going on in the relationship. They're just showing the good stuff. Oh, I married my best friend, cute selfies. And so people are constantly watching that and they're like, yeah, that's what I want. And sometimes they self-sabotage themselves out of a relationship chasing something that's not even real.
See, I don't think first of all, I never do that. I never post those kind of mushy kind of things.
Well, you're an exception, and there's a few
Yeah,
exceptions out there. But
I
just
realize-
the general like population right now.
But also
insane.
when people do post those things, there are some people who do it so much or overboard, it gets, you're like,
That's the ones.
are
and
you trying to
That's
convince?
literally the ones I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the ones that every once in a while it's an anniversary or it's for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. But the ones
Right.
that do it like every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day, it's overkill.
Yeah.
It's just like, are you guys all over each other in person every single day like
Yeah,
that?
you're doing this for
Or are you guys
reassure
sitting
yourself.
next to each other on the phone,
Yes.
posting how much you love this person instead of actually connecting and having those experiences with that person? I feel like a lot of this generation is half of us is gonna be okay, and the other half they're gonna create this really weird subculture that's going to be the extinction of us all. Is what I'm saying. Not to sound negative, but anyway, shout out to real love out there.
That was
Hey
really
guys,
dark, Rhavin.
hug your significant other.
I've never gotten that deep. That's usually Ava. So those pictures are cool. Martha's throwback pictures. Hey now, hey now, hey now.
I didn't know
Hold
she was a
on.
model.
I didn't either.
What? Who knew that?
And when?
Probably one Google search away.
And when? Like, I know we could have probably looked that all up. But, so her parents were immigrants. She said they didn't have money to go on vacation. So there was a portion in time where, life wasn't all that grand.
She grew up in the
From
suburbs
then
in
to
New Jersey.
modeling, what? I need answers.
She worked in finance on Wall Street.
Yeah. She's well seasoned.
She's old. I keep having to remind myself how old she is. So like she's had time to live several lives,
This is true. I mean, she's 3/4 of a century, right? 3/4 of a century.
Because when I think of her, I think like, oh, Martha Stewart. She's probably like 60 something, 65. Like, no, she's 75. I don't know. It just seems so much older.
Age.
Yeah.
But even still, with her age, my grandma has not done half of the stuff that she has experienced in life. You know, you just have some people that live, no matter what the circumstances. So that's actually...
You'll be one of those people.
I'm going to be. I mean, Auntie Marty, she's inspiring me. I'm like, it's never too late. Just go out there. But yes, back to those pictures. She was looking real good. Like I almost, we'll bring up one at the end. And again, the Ashley and Evan love all throughout the segment, honey. She was just hugged up on him. They're cooking. There was a commercial break. They went to a commercial break. They stole a kiss. Like, did you catch all that?
Yep.
How did that make you feel?
I'm like, all right,
sick?
come on,
Were you
guys.
sick of it?
Yeah. We get it.
I love this so much. I don't know. Maybe because I'm just like,
I'm
I
not,
love
see, that's just not, I'm not in that cutesy, like, yeah, I don't know.
But that's the
not
thing.
A bad thing. I'm not against it. I'm not a
that
bad thing. I just,
it's like they're still in their honeymoon phase.
yeah.
It's
Good for
crazy.
them. I'm
Which
happy.
Yeah, and
Happy for them.
they have a baby, and you'd think that maybe they'd be too tired. Well, I don't know. They come from two famous families. I'm sure they have help.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So it's not like.
But it was cute. She, you know, and then she makes his plate first, which she's like,
she's a real
be your
wifey.
own woman.
She's a real
total wifey. Yeah.
I'm happy for her. Somebody put her in place. Like, this is what you need to do. Take care of your man. Your man comes first. I don't know. I mean, I try to do that with my fiance. But anyway, I was gonna get to family worst traditions and vacations, but we should just skip into news and gossip.
Yeah,
What do you
let's skip.
think? Let's do some news and gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
While we were on the topic, I just want to continue to swoon over Ashley and Evan and look at all these cute pictures. I just freaking love them together. And I'm team interracial relationship, so I adore them that much more, even though he's a light bright and some people probably don't even realize.
A light
But
bright.
their little baby girl right here, her name is Jagger Snow Ross.
Okay.
Very different, but it doesn't really flow.
Jagger Snow Ross.
Unless
Jagger
you're just
Ross.
saying Jagger Snow. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder if they call her Jagsy,
Yeah.
Jagabug. But yeah, she's 1. She'll be turning 2 in July, and she's just so cute. And then over the weekend, Snoop was spotted at the 2017 South Beach Wine and Food Festival.
Ooh.
That's something that's curated by the Food Network and Cooking Channel. That's in South Beach.
Nice.
So just a little background on this festival. It's a national star-studded 5-day destination event showcasing the talents of the world's most renowned wine and spirits producers, chefs, and culinary personalities. Hence why Snoop was there, because he's obviously not a chef. He is, I guess, a culinary personality
He has
officially
a refined
now.
palate.
Yes. So Snoop made a guest appearance and performance. He did gin and juice after making some gin and juice with Guy Fieri. And we've got the video popping off. Turned up. Hey. I would have loved to have been there.
Yeah. That would have been fun. I don't want to go to Florida, though.
I know, they need to have one here. Hey, rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice.
Well, at Disneyland California Adventure, they've started doing food and wine festivals both in Florida and in California.
Really?
And Guy has appeared at those, so I don't see why Snoop would want to get a free weekend at Disneyland out of that.
Okay, so I'm going to have to do more research and try and catch one of those.
At
because
the Rose, what's it called? The Rose something at the Grand Californian Hotel. That's where they have all the wine.
Oh, yeah?
The fancy wine people.
The
Okay, so
Napa Rose.
Napa Rose,
Napa
yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, wonderful restaurant, way too expensive, but really good.
But
Yeah.
worth it? Is it really
Pricey.
worth it?
So worth it.
Okay, because I'm like, it's got to be worth it, though. So that's awesome to see those two together. I feel like that's another odd duo, just like him and
Snoop
Martha
and Guy Fieri. Oh, yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Because, see, I don't even know what they're doing in that picture. Like, is that part of Gin and Juice? Or he's holding something like
I got no idea what they're doing.
Honey, I am not sure. Moving along. Oh, just also, there were some other personalities that showed up, like Anthony Bourdain, Aisha Curry, which is Steph Curry's wife. She does some cooking. Rachel Ray, and many, many, many more. Oh my gosh, Mark found the vineyard.
I searched, and the first thing was a BuzzFeed article with 12 pictures of her in it.
Oh, wow.
Really?
And you said zebra, so I pulled this one.
This is perfect. This is the one they showed in tonight's episode. And when I tell you, honey came to slay, like, come through, Martha. Like, look at her pose. Look at those angles, those lines. I think I'm gonna actually print that out and put it on my wall. Okay, seriously.
What was the BuzzFeed article?
It was just 12 photos from Martha Stewart's modeling career.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. See, so I'm gonna do some more research because I want to know all about that career. Honey.
Yeah.
When it started, how long, and so this picture right here. You remember last year? We shared a picture of her newest puppy, Genghis Khan. He was like the newest little chow. Well, girl, he is a baby daddy already. These are his little daughters. I'm not sure how old I thought he was like 1, but he might be a little older than that. But he is knocking them down already. She posted this on Instagram with her caption, "Meet Genghis Khan's daughters. How adorable are his 2 Chow Chow pups?" And they are really cute. I've never been into Chow Chow pups, but I've seen the ones that kind of look like pandas.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that? I don't know if they dyed them like that. Oh, Siri is all in our business. Okay, Siri. But yeah, so that's our news and gossip for the evening. And that's really our show.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff,
for
Rhavin.
Sure.
Ooh, good to know. I didn't know that. I'm still reeling from the fact that Martha had a modeling career.
Yes.
She had a career on Wall
And
Street.
she was hot. I mean, hot.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still a beautiful woman. Like, it's not to say that she's not.
Well, again,
gorgeous.
I mean, she doesn't look her age.
She does not. She does not. Well, that does it for tonight's after show. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys had a chance to get in the conversation. Chat with us next week, which next week will be the
final,
the season
of the
finale
season already.
Yes, so make sure you tune in.
This little pop-up show, you never know when it's going to be on.
Exactly. Maybe we'll bring in some goodies or something. Make sure you catch us on YouTube, AfterBuzz.com, iTunes, thumbs up, 5 stars. Check us out. I'm your host, Rhavin with the V, McSweaney. You can find me at B Stays Busy. Make sure you keep the conversation going. Tamra, let them know.
I'm Tamra Brown. You can find me on YouTube and Snapchat at Hey Tamra.
Hey, Tamra. Until next week, guys. See you later.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.